Good everyone, welcome to Pen Security. On today's content, we're talking about AI brute force detection. So we all know what brute force is all about. So brute force is simply an attack where the attacker repeatedly tries different username and password combination to gain access to a system. So they use automation tools to rapidly try thousands of combinations until one will definitely work. And the AI here, what the AI simply do is it will receive the logs, then it will process it, and to give you analysis on what is happening on the network. So that's basically what we're doing today. So without wasting much of our time, I want to dive in immediately. So if you look at our screen, we have 6 nodes there. We have the cloud, which is our internet. We have Kali, which should be our attacker PC. We have Rocky, which should be our SSH client. We have Ubuntu, that will be our log space here, which is log parser, and we have AI agent, which is running on Windows 10. So let's start with the AI agent. Let me explain AI agent. So the AI agent now is running on my local network. So the whole network is bridged. So each of them have their own unique IP address. So my server, I will connect to it remotely. I will use an RDP to connect to my server. It's running on my local network here. So this is it. It's opening here. So if you should see it clearly, you see it's coming up as network. I don't know why it's taking time for it to come up. Yeah, it should come up. I don't know. So that's okay. I think it's not okay. Yeah, that's it. It's up now. That's my local network. As you can see, it's running Olama. That's our AI agent. Let's check here. Yes, so you can see this is Olama. So it's running on Ngrok. So what it is, it's running locally on a local host on port 11434. But I can't expose this port on the internet. You understand? So what I need to do is I need to set up a Ngrok. So what Ngrok does is Ngrok will create an open port where I can, like, it will create an API for me where I will be able to integrate this my Olama to run any automation. So Ngrok is like a middleman in this whole simulation. So Ngrok will access my port and it will create an API. As you can see, this is my API. So to generate an API, so this API is what I can use to communicate with maybe I'm building a web app or I'm building anything. So I will use this Ngrok API to access my AI. I'm not using ChatGPT here. This Olama is my own AI running on my own machine. Everything I do here is being stored on my local machine. It's not passed to the internet. Even if I don't have internet on my server, I can still use this AI and to work very well. It's literally my own AI running on my own machine. So that is just how it works. So I don't want to waste much of our time on this AI discussion. On a very good day, I will explain this whole Olama so we understand. Like I said, the concept of this channel is to bring this whole big cybersecurity scope, bring it to your knowledge so you understand, so you won't get confused or get overwhelmed with this big grammar. So that is it with the AI. Then let's start with the Ubuntu. Let's start with our logs, how we can get our logs. So what will happen now is we are attacking this machine. So this machine now will process the logs, send it to this machine here, which is our Ubuntu cloud. Ubuntu cloud will process these logs and it will get to the AI agent. So what we want to do now is how will this machine forward these logs to this machine. So let's start. So first thing first, we need to create we call it RSYS log. So on the RSYS log, it will be getting these logs real time. So let me clear. Then let's go say sudo. First of all, you need to do sudo apt update, which I've already done. So say sudo nano. I don't want to waste our time. /etc/RSYS log. They will say .configuration. So we need to uncomment 2 lines of code. That's this. We need to uncomment this module. Then we need to uncomment these ports. So uncomment this port 514. this module IMUDP. It's like it's a UDP protocol. So press Ctrl X and press yes. Click on enter. So what we need to do now is we have to restart it. So I think I should be able to restart this thing here. I think restart. So sudo systemctl restart Rsyslog. I've done that already. So now let's take note of this IP address 192.168.0 and 100. Then let's go to our local SSH. Yeah, let's go to our SSH client. So let's log in. Clear. Now we'll say sudo yes, this is it. So at the end of this line of code, we'll go to the ending. Yes, at the ending, this is what we need to insert. We need to insert this IP address. Let me paste it. If you look at it, star at 192.168, the IP address of our machine. That will be 100. Let's check it. It's 100. So IP address is 100 at port 514. So press Ctrl X, press enter. Done that. So what we need to do now is we have to restart it. So just paste. If we started it already. So we've done that already. Now let's go back to the Ubuntu and install some basic tools. So the basic tools we'll be needing is Python. So we need Python. I think I've done this code before. We just have to paste it. So sudo apt install python 3 pip. Please yes. So just have to wait for it to complete. It will take a while, but yeah, it will be completed. So successfully installed Python and pip. So what we need to do now is to set up the Python environment. So for us to do that, it's easy. We just say sudo apt install python 3, then venv, then state y. We've successfully installed the environment. So what we'll do is we'll create a directory and also set it up. So say make directory, so where we want to create the environment and where we want to activate it. So make directory and we'll call it we'll say you can just call it AI brute force. AI brute force. I'll say and so go to the directory cd AI brute force. See make directory command not found. I made a mistake. So supposed to make directory. Yes, so I think we're there already. So now let's set up the environment. So say create the environment first Python 3 venv. We've created the environment. Now we want to activate the environment. So first, to activate the environment, we'll just say source, then venv /bin/activate. We've successfully, if you notice, we have venv here, so we're already in a Python environment. So what we need to do now is to install a pip request. So pip request is just like a module that we'll be using to carry out the whole system logs. So for us to do that, we just say pip install requests. It won't take time. So yeah, it's already downloading. So it's already done that. So now let's create our log page. So say nano, they will say log parser.py. So I already made the script. I will explain the whole script. Just paste it here, and I already made the script. So I'm coming. Let me just Ctrl X. I say Ctrl C. Let's just exit it. No. So let me clear this. Let me clear. So I want it to be more. So say sudo nano. I want to insert the script. Don't know why it's Ctrl X. Clear. So come in, say sudo nano. Yes. So let me paste the script again. Paste it here. So this is the script. So the first line of it is import request, that is RE, import OS, that is the operating system. Then we should go down. You say log file. So this is the, if you remember, that is where our log file will be. The Ngrok API. If you remember, I told you this is the API to call the function. Let me go back to, if you remember, this is the API key that I talked about previously. Then let's go back and continue what I was explaining. So this is the API. Then the service is SSH. Then this is the function, this basic function. Then yeah, that's basically it. So all of this script is explainable. Then press Ctrl X, press yes, press enter. So keep that aside. Now let's go to our Kali. So Kali is what we'll be using to simulate the attack. So let's go to Kali. So since Kali is what we're using to simulate the attack, let's go to Kali. So say Kali. So we're using Hydra. Hydra is what we're using to simulate the attack. You can see our Kali is running very, very fine. So let me just go to Hydra. They will say L as it. Want to insert the username. So username is Rocky. Then the password. We use the dictionary usr/share/word list. Then we use the Kali word list. Word list /Rocky. Yes. Then we use SSH 192.168.0.101. That is the IP address for the Rocky. So let's go back and confirm. So let's open this, and let's say IPA. So you can see it's 101. So we're correct. So now let's hit the attack. So it's already, I think it's running already. So let's go to our Ubuntu, and now let's run the Python script, the one we created earlier. So let's run it. So we'll say ls, so python 3, then log parser.py. It's running already. So we're supposed to see the logs coming in. Supposed to get this response for logs coming in. Supposed to generate logs. So I'm still trying to debug what is wrong. So for us to do that, let's close this, and let's go back to this, and okay, let's go back to Rocky. So what we need to do now is Ctrl C. So let's go back to Rocky and edit this nano section, the last line. So let's add this to the line. So let's delete this and paste this inside. This is authentication to brief. Then Control X and yes to save. After doing that, then let's restart this process. After restarting the process, then we already have this stuff running already from Ubuntu. So let me go to my Ubuntu and try to run this. If I can get any, I'm still not getting any alert, even when Kali is already running the attack. Okay, I think it stopped. It couldn't resolve. Oh, it got the password already. If you notice, the brute force attack worked. So let's try it again, and let's see. It's running already. So you can notice the brute force attack worked because we got the password, but we're trying to get the alert here. That is what we're trying to get. If we're going to get something like a fade attempt, we're still not getting it. Don't know. Okay, attacking is still going on, but we're still not getting it. So I'm still trying to debug it to see what is going on, why we're not getting it. So after going through it, I ran some debugging, and I noticed that Ubuntu was not receiving the logs from Rocky. That was why it wasn't working. So what I did was, although I did it from backend, but I will still explain what happened. So I updated the script, and I included this line on it. So what this line does is it will receive remote logs from Rocky. So that was what I did for the first one. Then after doing that, I also updated the Python script. So the Python script, what I did on the Python script, let's say cat. Let me use the cat function, cat log. So what I did on the Python script was I updated the log file. So this log file, I updated it. Then also at the end of it, I updated the response. I I updated the response also at the end of it. So I inserted the iptables at the end of the Python script. So that was literally what I did, and it started working. So let me clear this, because we're not using this is what we're using. So let me clear this as well, and let me simulate the attack again. We can see the attack was successful. This is a brute force attack. This was a successful brute force attack. So let me run the attack again, and so let me set up this log face and okay. Sorry, clear. Then list. So same Python 3, then log face.py. I won't run it yet. Let me go to Kali to start the attack. So this is the attack. I've clicked enter. The attack is running already. So let's go to this log to capture the response. So the AI is analyzing the log already. So we just want to wait to see the response it will bring. Very good. AI just generated the response. So if you should look at it clearly, it said these are responses. But this AI is not structured yet, but I'll read it for you so you understand what it's saying. So it said the level I reason is the event log indicates. If you look at this first line, level I reasoning, the event indicates the event log indicates a failed login attempt via SSH protocol. You can see, if you can look at it closely. So this is the AI responses. Like I told you, this is a local AI, not like regular ChatGPT use. This is my own AI running on my local server. So these are the responses it gives you. Block the IP addresses 192.168.0.79. You can see it, 192.168.0.79. That is the response it's giving. So now let's check. Let's go and check our Kali and confirm what is the IP address of our Kali. So let me edit and zoom in, edit, zoom in, edit, zoom in, edit, zoom in. So say IPA, you can see 192.168.0.79. that is our IP address. So the AI is working fine. The Rocky is getting hacked. So the brute force is working, and our AI is giving us responses. So that is it. That is all about our content for today. I will include the Python script, and also I will include the updated script. I will include the updated steps as well for those that want to simulate this attack on their local machine. If you have any question, you can put me through and I will put you through. Thanks for watching. Make sure you continue to subscribe and forward our videos. If you have any question, you can indicate that on the comment section. See you in our next video.